Hello, everybody. Welcome to our very first chapter in the course Female Leadership in View of Diversity Management called Introduction to Diversity Management. First, of course, we need to understand the term diversity management and why it's so important for leaders. Therefore, we just dive right into it with our table of contents. First, we have the introduction to diversity management, then the definitions of diversity management, types, the three development stages, dimensions, the importance, and of course, diversity management paired with corporate social responsibility. First, diversity management, as you may know, has really become a very crucial topic for modern organizations and startups because, of course, all of our expectations and wants as a Generation Z are shifting a lot. So it's increasingly essential for companies to really take diversity management seriously, as they can be gaining very much competitive advantage through that. There's an individual thought experiment task. You will find one of those on each in each chapter. So I really highly encourage you to try those because it will really help you understand better the topic and dive much deeper into it. So this one makes you think of being stranded on a deserted island and with a lot of people, and each person has, of course, very unique skills, and you need to think of how can we bring all those skills together and achieve the shared goal of surviving and being rescued. So I highly encourage you to try and think about that for a moment. Next off, we have the definitions. I have two different definitions here. First, by Doris Gutting from Diversity Management as a Management Tasks. And she says that diversity management refers to a strategic approach to managing employees from different backgrounds in order to leverage the different characteristics of employees as a source of new value creation. So it's really about organizational success and leveraging all those diverse employee backgrounds. Then we have a definition by Curtin and Green from Dynamics of Managing Diversity. And for them, diversity management is an active and conscious development of policies to support a culture of respect, inclusion, and equity. So it's more about really ensuring there are specific policies present in a company to foster a more productive and better work environment and company culture. Next off, we have the different types of diversity. First, employee diversity, which really focuses on what makes an employee special and unique: his gender, ethnicity, age, family, economic status, country of origin. So it's really all those personal things. Then we have behavioral diversity, which includes work styles, thinking styles, learning, communication styles. So, really, how an employee acts. Then we have structural diversity, which is more about the hierarchies within a company, so different functions that a company operates in. And then we have also business diversity, which is more about the product, so the market segmentation and product and service diversification. Next, we have the three development stages of diversity management. So imagine a company really wants to ensure they have more diversity management, or they're just starting off. They usually follow those three stages. First is the fairness and anti-discrimination, which focuses on the legal compliance. As you may know, a lot of countries do have regulations for companies. So the goal is here to reduce legal risks and enhance reputation, as well as improve the employee satisfaction. Second, we have the access and legitimacy, which really reflects on the client diversity within a workforce. The goal here is to gain insights and better serve customers, which ultimately boosts competitiveness. And the third one is the efficiency and learning capability, which is really focused on reducing conformity pressures and driving innovation and achieve really company wide advantages of diversity management. Next, we have the dimensions of diversity, which is based on the model called Four Layers of Diversity by Gordon Swartz and Rove. And understanding those will really help um, leaders and companies to successfully manage diversity. So, first, we have the personality. Those are core traits like the behavior and the values that really influence interactions. Internal dimensions are visible characteristics such as race, gender, and age. Then we have external dimensions, which are more changeable factors like the education, the religion, geographical location, which do impact the perspective and therefore also how a person acts. Then we have the organizational dimensions, which are all job related. And really addressing all the four layers will help to build a better approach in diversity management and also a more inclusive company culture. Yeah, why is diversity management so important? Well, I have 4 points here which really show the importance. So, first, of course, it helps to respond to all those very multidimensional, globalized issues that a company is faced with. And to create a multicultural workforce, which is totally normal in like big cities like Berlin. There are so many different people working in a team from so many different countries with because this is our reality. Everybody can move to a different country, can move to a different city if they wish so to work there. Then, of course, the company culture, it enhances the team collaboration and minimizes conflicts within teams. Of course, the innovation and performance, it drives creativity and innovation by bringing very unique perspectives. And definitely a reputation and engagement. It fosters a sense of belonging, a commitment to diversity, also enhances the brand reputation, attracting just the best talents, which is very important also for a company having a really strong workforce. Diversity paired with corporate social responsibility. Yes, diversity management is important, CSR as well for very companies. And it's an ethical commitment that can be strategic advantage as well as diversity management. And those paired together really just give you the possibility to position yourself as a company for very long-term success. So first, of course, image, it helps always to boost the reputation. Adding uh, corporate social responsibility to your diversity management really helps to be more attractive to employees, partners, and customers, which really prioritize equity inclusivity. Today, as we all know, there are a lot of those people. It promotes, again, more inclusive practices. And of course, it positively impacts the financial performance as companies often have more employee engagement, productivity, and customer satisfaction. So, I mean, those two topics are very much a topic for Generation Z and Alpha and everything else that is coming after that. So, really paying attention to both of them is important for companies. All right, what have we learned? So, diversity management, of course, we've learned definitions, what it really means, what it's focused on. We have learned that it fosters inclusion, equity, and innovation. We learned that globalization makes diversity management essential for cultural fluency and market success. We have learned that it enhances satisfaction from employees and therefore also gives you a better organizational performance. Aligning diversity with CSR strengthens the ethical reputation and stakeholder trust, and of course, will help you gain better, more vogue, and more, yeah, just better talent in general. And of course, addressing visible and less visible diversity dimensions really reduces biases and builds stronger teams. Thank you so much for participating. Next up, we have a little online test checking how good you learned this topic.